My friends, we have been backstabbed, we have been betrayed, and quite frankly, we have been bamboozled. Now, for those of you that don't know me, I'm Armooon. I'm an avid Sylas one trick. All I do is Sylas. You can check out my videos, whatever. But today we are talking about the new, just the new. We're talking about the new. And so, what recently came out, this was 1 day ago. We get the exciting news that there are new buffs, and Sylas is part of them. And I know he has a very small win rate, and people don't know what to do with him. He sucks and all of this, but we see news of a Sylas buff. And not only a Sylas buff, but Hail of Blades and Phase Rush buffs and Cinder Hulk buff. All of these new things that can really change how we play Sylas. And so of course a lot of people had high expectations for this. And I'm sure when you saw this video, you were expecting something pretty great and pretty grand on this new Sylas buff. But you've been betrayed too, just like I was. I completely thought there was going to be some big stuff on Sylas, all of this new stuff, the buff, he's finally back. Unfortunately, that's not what happened. Now, if you were like me and actually expected something, put in, hey Gene, put the laughing Mexican guy. Let's have him laugh. That's me laughing at you. That's me laughing at you. You are an idiot. You are dumb as a freaking dumb. You're as dumb as they get. No, you know what we get instead? We get a buff on our Q damage. Now I'm going to roll some clips of the Q and show you how much damage it does. Alright, let's see those clips. God. He's the most... It's 11 CS to 36. How are we supposed to compete? Maybe you should have ADC'd. Alrighty, so as you can tell, it really sucks early game. I mean, it's pretty good late game, but it sucks. And you know what we get? We get 20 extra damage. I'm not even talking AP ratios. I'm not talking anything like that. Just a flat 20 damage buff. Alright? And it's not until later. So we went from 40 to 40 at level 1. And then from 55 to 60 at level 2. Now, I know, crazy, right? Once you get to the big leagues, which is your rank 5, it is a 120 difference. Now, let me show you guys something that a lot of people don't think about. On average, the enemy will have, let's say, 45% magic resist within the game. You know what that means? That means you get an extra 10 damage. What this really means, what this change really means, is an extra 10 damage from Sylas's Q. This is like an insult. We were all expecting this great buff, and we get this instead. It's like actually insulting how little they care about Sylas, and they basically just did this to be like, hey, Armooon, this idiot who just started doing YouTube and rallying up these Sylas players, shut your freaking dog mouth. And I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. But that's not all that changed. So there's a lot of other things in this patch that I'm going to go through that also affects how Sylas is in this new patch, and maybe new things that we can try, and I'm sure I will try. So let's check it out. Now, if you're as experimental as I am with Sylas, which is not a bad thing, there's one really cool new jungle item that I'm extremely excited to introduce because I am a Sylas jungle player, and I know being a tank Sylas is a really popular meta that a lot of people encourage going. So what we have here is a Cinder Hulk buff. Now, for those of you that don't know what Cinder Hulk is, it's that... Put the picture here. Put the picture here. It is the green jungle item. And it gives you, it's the health one. It's the tanky one, basically, if you go this. So what it basically is like the AP jungle item, it does a burst now on a spell cast. And, well, not spell cast exactly, it's an immobilizing, I wish I could highlight this. But look, immobilizing spell. Now, an immobilizing spell is something that taunts, or stuns, or knockups, and RE knockups, actually. So every 10 seconds, your next immobilizing spell, which is RE, deals an extra 12 to 29 plus 4% bonus HP damage and releases a Fire Nova that also deals damage around you. Now, this is honestly just insanely awesome for Sylas tank junglers. This encourages you to go as much health as possible while also dealing damage and being that tank that they need. Now this can also come into if you steal an ulti, like a Malphite ulti, which I know a lot of people love to take, including myself for Sylas. Just imagine if you just imagine that. That's crazy burst. So this way, it actually allows you to be a damage dealing jungler while being a tank, which is honestly just incredible for Sylas jungle. Now another thing that they buffed was Armooon. So Phase Rush. Phase Rush is something that basically just gives you an insane amount of movement speed and can actually be quite beneficial for Sylas sometimes. What they did was they actually buffed it for people like Sylas. So for melee people like Sylas, it doesn't change anything for ranged people, but one thing they changed was 3 seconds to 4 seconds. What this means is time window between attacks. It means instead of having 3 seconds to land three abilities, you now have 4, which makes it like it kind of gives you more time to really set it up. And the movement speed for melee is now from 25 to 40 to 30 to 50. So I'm gonna be super excited to try that out in my solo queue games for sure and see how well it is, as well as Hail of Blades. Now Hail of Blades, I have a lot of history of trademarking it. It got stolen by Red Mercy, who I don't even know why he took it. I'm not even that popular. I don't even do this for the money or for the fame. I do this because you guys are awesome, and I just appreciate making this stuff for you. So anyways, the time window between attacks, like it's like the phase rush thing again. Instead of having 2 seconds to hit all of those attack speed buffs, you have 3 now. And also a big deal, which really bothered me. So normally you'd have to take 4 seconds to get out of, like, you have to literally sit there and do nothing for it to reset. But now it's 8 seconds. Now, I know a lot of people think that's worse, but doesn't matter if you're in combat anymore, which is really, really great, because now we don't have to take a step back. We can do constant aggro, constant aggro in the lane, and then we can get our Hail of Blades back, which is honestly just extremely powerful for a mid lane Sylas. So I think this will be extremely good, and I cannot wait to do videos now, on that. For those of you that are avid Sylas players mid, this is going to be for you. So basically, I don't know why it says Lux support. This is just a buff to Lux in general. Her Q damage went from 70 to 250 to 80 to 260, and that cooldown got reduced. So if you play against Lux players, you might have more trouble now. And this might just mean Lux is going to be played mid more often. So definitely practice playing as people with high CC against you, because this is going to be a pain. And also, if you're like me, who has a great time playing jungle Sylas, and honestly there's nothing wrong with it, it does a great job. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 new junglers being introduced to the jungle. This is both terrifying and great at the same time, because a lot of them will actually have less presence and actually be countered by Sylas rather than not. So someone like Gnar, who has an amazing ulti, might be shown more often, which actually gives you the opportunity to take it. But I don't want to read all of these out to you guys. Basically, what they did though is each one of these players now deals bonus damage to monsters, not even minions, monsters, sorry. But basically that makes it easier for them to jungle, which means their presence in your games will probably rise. So just a forewarning for those of you that like to play Sylas jungle, beware, but also at the same time you might honestly do good. So just be prepared. I think that might be the better way to say it, but just be prepared. Now, before we end this video, I kind of want to just hear from you guys. I want to talk about what can they really do, and I actually want to hear what you guys say, and I do comment to all the comments. What do you guys actually think might make Sylas a better champion? Now, after this talk I'm going to put a little of the old Sylas before that rework, and I'm going to show you guys that, and then I'm going to compare it with some of the new Sylas footage, and you guys just tell me, what do you think would be the perfect mix? Because I honestly think that this is not going to be enough. I know that the Sylas subreddit will riot, because he still has a very negative win rate, because he's still not very good, and he's very hard to play against a lot of matchups. So what do you guys think they're going to do to change Sylas? What do you think is the best thing for them to do? Is it a buff? Is it an adjust? Or is it just changing the entire champ entirely? I heard from a lot of Reddit people that they think what a really neat thing would be to do, and I think it'd be awesome too, is if his passive kind of stole mana, because he has a lot of high mana costs now. And I think if he had that counterbalance where he can steal mana, maybe not steal it from them, but just gain mana from attacking others, I think it would make a huge difference to the champion while not making him too broken or anything. So without further ado, I'm going to let you guys see the footage. If you guys like the video, like, and subscribe. Make sure to comment and tell me what you guys think would be the best thing for Sylas to do. And I will see you guys next time. Thanks so much for watching, and be sure to stay tuned because I'm going to do anything and everything on this new Sylas. Immediately. I got Flash ulti. Flash Nico ulti. Which is pretty dank. Don't let me down this time, boys. Dude, you both flash. Now you both get hit by this. Oh my gosh. Wait, dude, it's 3v2. We got this. Come on. Got my conquer stacks. Oh. Now I don't. Okay. That heal up though. Give me triumph. Keep the conquer stacks going. We got this, guys. Work the team. What the? Whoa, she just juked us so hard. That was the weirdest flash. What? She just did it again. Oh! Jeez. That is the freaking... Yep. See ya. Oh, I'm here. Let's take this. Hit it. Oh my god. Hold up. Yeah. Oh, blasted. It's like I'm trying to look at like all 10 of them at once, like wondering who do I kill, and you know what, like I think we got this. Can I queue over? Yep. I have conquer stacks. I should be able to take her on. Oh my gosh! She's gonna be so tilted from that. Huh. That's not good. Help me! Huh. Huh. Can I go for the double? Heal me up, boy! Uh-oh. No! Whew. They're all so low! I'm out of mana! RIP! I have 8% mana, friend. Wow. Okay, that scared the heck out of me. Don't ever do that to me again. Or face my wrath. Okay, I guess I'll just take all of them like that to do that. Looks like we're playing map. I got Lich Bane. As you can see, just insane damage for these. Always try to use your passive charges for turrets like that. I'll take that. And I think we just won the game. Triple, Quadra. I hate anti-healing. Gonna wait for cooldowns now at this point. Unofficial Quadra, come on. Game really doesn't want me to be happy, huh? Just unfair. We could look to end the game, honestly. Got Tibbers. Oh, not anymore. Death timers are